is working. The method of using entertainment to give a Shalom Bayit lesson. How are you supposed to warm up when you're bringing all that headaches into the bedroom? Very unconventional, but it works. And I'm not going to argue with success because, I can't even tell you how many people told me that saying you're right. I can make a little slapstick out of it and everything, but Shalom Bayit is very important. And I think people don't really want to be preached at about it. If they have a marital problem, they don't want to be told that they have to make all these changes. If it's a really serious problem, of course, I have the medical referral on my website with all professionals that you could browse and see professionals. But just in general, having minor issues, these lessons are fun. It's a fun way of learning. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Thank you for following Linda from Brooklyn. This is Linda from Brooklyn, and I'm your new best friend. Just letting you know that it's Erev Shabbat. So if your husband's acting like a complete jerk right now, that's perfectly normal. So is everyone else's.
If a wife was for rent a wife, would he rent you?
The Linda from Brooklyn method is preventative. What are the chemistry killers? We have to preserve our chemistry. It starts off at a very high level, at the wedding, all the anticipation, and then the anticipation looking forward to your whole life with this person that you found, that you love. You have so much chemistry. And then what happens? We have to prevent the chemistry killers, the 10 chemistry killers, which I'm going to tell you what they are right now. The first chemistry killer, the biggest one, is depression. A lot of people suffering from depression. I'm not here to judge anyone, but it is a chemistry killer. I mean, can your husband look at you, with chemistry when you're not happy? Happiness is your magnetism. It's what magnetizes a man to you. Your happiness. He wants to make you happy. That's what makes him happy as a husband and as a man. He feels like a failure if you're depressed. Why are you depressed? If you love him, why are you depressed? He doesn't understand that. It's a chemistry killer. It also appears like a luxury, like you're indulging in it. Why are you indulging in depression? He feels very left out of your life when you're all self-absorbed and depressed. If you are depressed, you must address it and get help for yourself. You could go on my website. On my website, I have a professional medical referral. There are so many ways to help yourself. You could go to lindafrombrooklyn.com. Okay, chemistry killer number 2 is complaining. Nagging, you're not happy. If you're complaining, he's not doing a good job, and that is a chemistry killer. Okay? Chemistry killer number 3, fatigue, malnourishment. Do me a favor, sit down and eat your lunch so that you are not fatigued and malnourished. Okay. 4, her feeling like number 1. Apparently, women don't feel like number 1. There is something, someone, some hobby, or some other outside entity other than her that is taking over. And that is a chemistry killer for her. Okay. 5, him not feeling respected. Actually, I don't even know why that's not number 1. I mean, him not feeling respected is definitely A chemistry killer. What man wants to be with a woman that doesn't respect him? I don't know anyone that wants to be, with a woman that doesn't respect him. Okay, 6. Saying but instead of saying and. But, you're arguing. Who wants to be with a person that's arguing? Do you have any chemistry when you're arguing with a person? When you're not, when you're not having those common goals, it does, it alters the chemistry. Okay, 7. Too much information. I mean, how much detail do you really have to give a person? You're just better off having chemistry without all those details. Must you bore him with those details? Okay, 8. We're all guilty of this one. 8 is treating him like one of the kids. Now, he's not one of the kids. He's an adult. How are you going to have chemistry with one of the kids? I mean, you have to have an adult. It's adult chemistry we're talking about here. Okay, 9. Disengagement with his family. Okay, that's like in-law stuff, He feels very connected to his family. No matter what he says, okay? No matter what he says. His family is an extension of him. It's a chemistry destroyer to, just leave it alone. Be respectful to his family, because it's a chemistry destroyer. Okay, 10. Cleanliness, orderliness, unpreparedness. It's a chemistry destroyer to come home and the table's not set, or you're not prepared, or you're tripping over the toys. It's a chemistry killer. It's a chemistry killer. Messiness, dirtiness, sloppiness. Ooh. Buy a new pair of sheets, okay? I always say a new pair of pillowcases is not that expensive. People can be married 25 years and have 8 children and still be very, very troubled. You know why I want you to forgive him? Because you'll feel a lot better. You're the one that's gonna feel better. When I'm not making videos and I'm not putting on big sunglasses and costume jewelry. You're bringing your problems into the bedroom. Separate your problems from your intimate time. If you have some residual resentment, well, it's gonna creep its way into your bedroom like a little cockroach. Either you forgive and forget, or don't forget and just forgive. But whatever you do, don't bring it into the bedroom. Because it's one of the destroyers. Questions from all over the world. You know why it doesn't pay to hold a grudge? Because nobody's worth it. Who's worth holding a grudge over?
Honey, I would love you a lot more if I could have a little space over here to eat.
Oh, I was making muffins. I was making muffins with flax seeds and hemp pods and chocolate. They're burning. Let me get them out of the oven.
I'm not making anything.
It smells good, right? They came out good, no?
I didn't try it yet.
But like the The paper's like stuck. I know it's stuck to the paper. What do you think? Don't you want to taste my muffin?
Next time, spray it with Spam.
It's not Spam, honey. It's spit. You're right. I should spray it with Pam. You're right. You're right. You're so smart. I should have sprayed it with Pam.
You want to go to Carvel? I'm in the mood for Carvel.
Tuesday? What are we going to Carvel on Tuesday for?
Well, I know it's Tuesday. I know a lot of people like to go on Wednesday, but I'm in the mood for it because the sushi was so spicy.
I don't know about that. It's Tuesday, honey.
So I have to wait till tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm not going to be in the mood for chocolate ice cream. Just because it's not Wednesday.
What's the 2-for-1 on Tuesday?
They don't have 2-for-1 on Tuesday.
Honey, wait. Don't be mad at me.
See how crowded it is? And it's Tuesday. It's very crowded and it's Tuesday. They're not waiting till tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, it's not Wednesday.
I have permission to share this with you. It's such a not nice thing to say. Is it hurtful? Yes. Is it true? No. You just need to learn how to separate your problems from the bedroom. Forget about it and on to the next thing. Stay on your routine. Stay on a good routine. You told him how you feel about it. He heard how you feel about it. You know, walking around with a mug and a puss and a da-da-da. It's very unpleasant. Finish. Don't grow it into something. You know, it's not Jack and the Beanstalk, you know? Just forget about it. You think when you see these people marching down the aisle with their children and each one after another having children and becoming grandparents that they never had a fight? You think their husbands never did anything stupid? You have to look at the big picture. What is the big picture for you? Not the small picture of today, the stupid thing that he did, that he doesn't want to apologize. Forget about these small things. Look ahead. See these couples that are married like, 60 years, 50, 60 years. Don't you wonder how they do it? They train themselves to forget about it. They forget things. Either they really do forget it or they consciously make themselves forget it. Because what are you going to be mad about every little thing? It should be, who is the happy man? He who is able to be happy with less than he has. Not with what he has. With what you have, okay, you're happy, I'm satisfied. Vacation time is the perfect time to compliment a wife on almost anything. The way she organized the suitcases, or the way she always has sunblock on the kids, or the way she's got everybody in a routine, or whatever it is, the food that you prepared. There's so many things you could compliment a wife on. But no, a lot of husbands, they just, they're picking on what's missing. And the wife is thinking all her retaliations of what she would like to criticize him about. But no, she keeps her mouth shut. But these guys, they could dish it out, but they can't take it. Separate your mind from your problems and don't bring it into the bedroom. You ever see these couples that are married 60 years, 50, 60 years? Don't you wonder how they do it? They train themselves to forget about it. They forget things. Either they really do forget it or they
they consciously make themselves forget it. Because what are you going to be